Alright, hello everyone. No one is live yet, but hopefully you are rewatching this later. We are on, what is this, our third live stream now? Doing another little road trip. This is not to Wisconsin, this is a little different flavor. We are headed south. And good morning, miss. Nice to see you back on our live stream. Missed you on the last one. So we are not headed to Wisconsin. We are headed a little bit to the southeast, kind of towards the city. We are going to Golf Mill Mall, which is rumored to be closing soon. We actually do not know the official closing date. I thought it was October 31st. Of this year, but apparently I was reading an article about the Kohl's that closed on October 31st, 2020. But they are definitely going to be redeveloping this property. There's been a few YouTubers who have done their last visits there. Still got to figure that out. I will keep you guys updated on the channel, but we are going to head to Golf Mill today. Thank you for watching while you work this. Do appreciate it. Hope I don't distract you too much. So this is going to be about an hour drive, so it's actually probably a little shorter than the one to Milwaukee. Not sure how interesting it's going to be. It's going to be mostly driving through Lake County and a little bit of Cook County. Google Maps suggested a non-tollway route, so I'll save a little on tolls, which is fine. I'm familiar with that route. It's going to basically have me take Gilmer Road to 83 to 22, over to Milwaukee around Lincolnshire, and then Milwaukee Avenue straight down to Golf Mill. Easy enough. Very familiar with the area, having lived out by Lake Zurich, so... Plans for today have changed a little bit because apparently we decided to go straight from summer to winter. Apparently we are just gonna skip fall altogether. Okay. And this guy's turning in. May have a little more traffic than we did on the last live stream, so this is gonna be fun. We are past rush hour, so hopefully not too bad, but yeah, so we barely skipped fall, went right to winter, and it is cold and windy out today. So, I had kind of a big day planned, possibly up to like 5 vlogs, 1 or 2 nature things. I had up to 3 malls planned, and now I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to be doing, because alright, so the original plan was to go to Golf Mill. That's the main reason we're going out there. We don't know when Golf Mill is closing. We thought October 31st. That doesn't appear to be the case anymore. But the official redevelopment site for Golf Mill says coming soon 2025, which I kind of just laugh at right now because we see the process it takes to like redevelop these malls, Spring Hill, Stratford. I don't see anything being fully open by 2025. So I don't know if this is kind of a, they're going to start the redevelopment process 2025. I do not know. It's a little just, I don't know what's going on at Golf Mill. It's kind of bugging me. I wish they had more of a straight date. I don't know. There's no closing date. If there was a closing date, it would have probably been with the mall channels, been talking about it more so. We're going to go down there, visit at least one more time, because I don't live close by there, and all Funny does close, then I lost the chance to go down there. So we're going to do one more vlog there. We're going to check out the retro part if it's open, and do our vlog there. So, and then if we get an official announcement date, I may do similar to Spring Hill, where I go like the week of the closing or something like that. That's kind of what the mall channels like to do, so be like them, I guess. So, now, one other mall that I had planned to visit was Westfield Orchard, the big sort of outdoor mall in Skokie, but it's a little feels chilly out. It's definitely a up-and-coming development over there. Bunch of popular places. I think the Wayfair store might be out there. I'm not really sure, but yeah, Westfield Old Orchard, I think it's called. Yeah, the big mall out in Skokie. I was just gonna go there and vlog too, because it's like 15 minutes away from Golf Mill. But yeah, the weather kind of sucks. So we'll see when we get down there. At least it's not raining anymore. I mean, it's sprinkled on my windshield here, but that's from the road. So we're gonna see. We may come back at a later time when it's warmer out and do that, because it's a mostly outdoor mall similar to Oakbrook. So we may save that for another day when the weather's nicer, because there's other outdoor stuff that I want to do in that area. There's a little nature preserve that's, I can't remember what it was called now, but kind of in Niles. There's a little nature preserve there, and then I also want to walk the Skokie Lagoons, at least part of it. Big old sort of nature area with trails a bit north and northeast of Golf Mill, and the old orchard. So I may save that for another day. So what I'm going to do,
in a quarter mile, turn right onto North Gilmer Road.
Yeah, I realized that the whole Google Map thing kind of went over my voice, but that's rewatching the last live stream. So we're going to do Golf Mill. It shouldn't take too long to walk through, and then I had a couple other commenters
at the light, turn right onto North Gilmer Road.
Suggest that I check out a place. Oh boy. Let me get this.
Continue on North Gilmer Road for 12 miles.
I think they called it Oak Mill Mall, but it's listed as Oak Mill Plaza on Google Maps. I had two suggestions on that in the comments to check that out, and I wanted to kind of stay spoiler free. I looked it up, and a few of the Google photos on that, it's like, it looks like an ordinary typical strip mall, but inside it has like what looks like a little mini mall, like similar to the one in Barrington. I'm trying to think, where it's kind of a little sort of mini mall inside of a strip mall, and like it has some office spaces. So not like a full-on indoor mall, but like little shops inside a mall. Similar to one that I went to. The vlog's not out yet, but there's a similar type of thing in when I went up in Waukesha recently, in that area. Or was that Waukesha? Where the heck did I go? I can't remember that. Where the heck or did I vlog that now? I gotta think about that. But yeah, I recently discovered this little cute little indoor mall thing, and yeah, I think that might be like this. I'm trying to stay spoiler free, but I think we may have a little hidden gem with that one. So that's Oak Mill. So Golf Mill, where we're going, is on the corner of Golf Road and Milwaukee Avenue, and then it'll be convenient to get down there. Oak Mill is on the corner of Oakton and Milwaukee Avenue, Illinois State Route 21. So both of those. So now beyond that, I don't know what I'm going to do in the area. Again, I was not expecting it to be this cold out. Yeah, it's a little disappointing, because I kind of wanted to like really start doing some fall nature adventures, but I don't know, it's just like we went from like 80 degrees to 30s all of a sudden. So I'm actually just editing my Oakbrook Mall video now that I did. It was actually suggested for me to check that one out. And I grew up in the area, and that was, well, it was 90 out when I went and did there. So that vlog should be out pretty soon. But Westfield Old Orchard is definitely something I should do when the weather is a little nicer, I think. So, and then that'll give me a little extra time if I'm not going to Golf Mill. Give me some extra time, I can do that, and then like walk the Skokie Lagoons, because that's a pretty lengthy path. I don't know if I'm going to be able to walk the whole thing or not, but it looks like a really big area, and I've been wanting to check that out for a while. If you have suggestions for things for me to check out in Skokie and or Niles, which is kind of the area I think I'm going to be in today, feel free to let me know in the live chats or whatever. I think we're getting out of focus here. There we go. Feel free to in live chat. Let me know in the comments if you watch this later, because like I said, I'll probably be going back here. The one thing I might probably do, I'm thinking about it anyway, it won't be a separate vlog. It probably just attach it to one of these 2 mall videos. Is I've never in person yet seen the oh, and we have 3 live. Wow, that's a record. We beat our record. We beat our record of 2 concurrent watchers. We're at 3 now. That's awesome. Thank you guys. Sorry I haven't been able to really check the comments. See, I'm kind of focused on the road, and it's this sort of half-paved road thing. They've been redoing Gilmer Road here, so I do apologize for that, but I will eventually get caught up on the comments. Getting a little warm here with the sun too. I'm switching over to AC. Yeah, they kind of got some construction going on here right now in Gilmer. Been repaving a lot of the roads in Lake County. But what I want to see in Niles that I've never seen in person, you might be guessing it, is just because I've never, even when I lived in North Lake, I was never in the Niles area that much. I mean, it's just like not somewhere I travel too much, but I've never seen the leading of Niles in person yet. So, yeah, it's kind of on me on that one. So, I might think for that, if I do that, I might just append it to one of the mall videos and maybe do a YouTube short on it. So, if you see a YouTube short later, that's me today doing the Leaning Tower of Niles. I might check that out. I know there's a famous, I don't know if it's Superdog, because I know we have a Superdog at Ingleside, but there's something similar to like Superdog that's like a really famous like hot dog place or something out that way. I can't remember. I might research it a little bit later. We got something going on here. Yeah, I guess this guy's gonna let me go this way. I might take a different way home, especially if I'm coming back here at rush hour. I might skip Gilmer Road. 83 is a good option as well, 2 different ways. Well, 8360 I think it is out here, but it merges with 83, and it's kind of confusing. But you're now getting a full tour of Gilmer Road, because yeah, we're going to take that 120 is where Gilmer Road starts, and it's going to end over 83 where we're going to turn. This should roughly be about an hour drive, roughly. I do apologize too. Like I said, things might get a little fuzzy here because I got the glare of the sun, and then I also have the water spraying on the windshield. So, yeah. So I don't know. I mean, if it's really nice when we get down there and it starts to warm up greatly, I don't think it is. But if it starts warming up, maybe we will still walk Westfield, but I may save that for later. So we'll at least have 2 vlogs out of this trip, and you know, if you have any other suggestions, feel free to, like I said, let me know. Otherwise, things are going good. Guess I can flip this over real quick. I know I shouldn't be touching the phone too much. I know there's one of the channels that kind of like covers sort of the internet drama and conspiracies and stuff like that. Some ordinary gamers. All I'm going to say is, if you know, you know. Yeah, I guess there was some dude, some influencer who was like, you know, they're driving crazy with their friends, and he was filming while driving, or his friend was filming and driving, and they got in an accident, and they're filming the accident. The whole thing kind of soured everybody with like filming, doing live streaming with driving. I'm like, not that big of a deal on my end. I just need to get a better dash set up than my little a little jank ghetto setup I had with my old GPS thing, but it works. It holds my phone. If I ever get a bigger phone than my S23, and my S10e was the same size as well. But if I ever get a bigger phone, this little mount setup is not going to work. This is like the perfect size. It works for now. Like I said, mentioned in my previous road trip, this was actually the little jank setup that I used for my very first video on my channel, where I did a little time-lapse thing on Illinois Route 390. I did a little stream thing of that. Well, not streaming, but just a video. But I filmed the entire thing, and then I ended up speeding it up with the music. Not really crazy about the final result of it, but and it definitely didn't look good sped up. But yeah, that was my first experience. It's interesting, you know. You kind of look back at you look at channels that have been around for a while, and you see what, you know. You might look at like a Mr. Beast or a PewDiePie, and they have some, you know, so popular now, and they have this like goofy little like Minecraft live stream or something for their first video or whatever. So it's unique. It fits for a unique first video. So even though I'm not a big fan of it, I kind of leave it up there, you know. But yeah, so I've been doing a lot of editing. I've gotten like maybe 2 or 3 videos kind of edited in the past week or so. I've had some personal videos I had to edit. I'm working on, you know, I'm always like doing file transfers between the laptop and the computer, backing up files. I'm a little behind on that. Just been getting caught up on that. And, you know, the guys were good. This is, you know, I'm not necessarily going to call this a fall adventure. This is more of a retail journey today. Mall journey, again, trying to document at least once more Golf Mill before it possibly closed down. I don't know. Yeah, this sort of upper 30s is not really something I'm going to be walking too much through forest preserves and doing fall colors. I hope it warms up a little bit. I'm definitely kind of concerned how we switched literally from summer to winter, and like, you know, if you followed my channel for a while, and you know, you're kind of new, miss, so you kind of keep caught up on some of my things. But one of the things that gives me anxiety is, in particular with doing this channel thing here, is I'm always afraid I'm gonna like miss the peak colors of fall. You know, so if I don't get to vlog for a certain week, or am I far north enough in Wisconsin to get the good colors? Should I wait a week before I go to this one nature preserve? You know, I'm online. I'm looking at the fall predictor charts, and you know, trying to figure out what the best time to go to this area, or in Wisconsin or Illinois. When's going to be the peak color? How's the weather? Is it going to rain this day? If I wait another week, then will it still? Yeah. So I stress out about this at a point. Sometimes at a point, I just get to be like, you know, just go, just go and do the video, and just don't worry about it so much, you know. Just film it, you know. And so, but yeah, I'm already in my head, because I'm seeing now, was like just a couple of weeks ago, all the trees were still green, and I guess we can flip it back. You know, I'm getting to the point now. It's like I'm kind of like, let's see here. This could be a little straighter. Alrighty, sorry about that, guys. I think I may have disconnected you guys temporarily. Hopefully you are back. Yeah, I always just kind of, you know, struggle, like, when's the best time to do these adventures. So, and just a couple weeks ago, I was like, oh, you know, everything's green, I got time, and all of a sudden, boom, it gets cold, and like, this thing does not want to. There you go. Probably about as good as I get. This is not a great setup, but it works. Like, yeah, like 2 weeks ago, everything was green at Barling, right? Well, whatever, I got time now. And now it got cold, and all of a sudden I'm seeing these, like, trees that are, like, all purple already, like, overnight. I'm like, what the? You know, of course, I got plenty of leaves in my backyard already fallen, so I'm hoping, yeah, this is going to be my only vlogs for this week. I'm kind of done after that. And then maybe back into my work schedule soon and everything. But fall adventure, hopefully next week, I will go on something. I don't know. Again, if I'm going to be like traveling or much anything in the next couple of weeks before Halloween. I don't know. I still want to take a fall adventure out to Michiana, possibly going back out to Fernwood. I just don't know if I have the time for that, unfortunately. My schedule's a little kind of weird right now with the kids, and now they're in high school and middle school, and they're all just kind of got 80 million things going on, and we gotta get them back and forth. So it's a little hard for me to get to like drive out to Michigan for the day. This is just one of those lucky days I had this week where well, the kids are in school, but my wife doesn't have anything going on, so she's able to kind of get the kids back and forth. She's off work, and so we had a good day for me to get out. And so again, the main purpose of what we're doing today is to go and vlog Golf Mill one more time, and then I'm really interested in checking out what a couple of you guys suggested checking out Oak Mill Plaza. And then from there, I'm not sure. I may just head back to McHenry. I mean, possible I could do another live stream headed back there. So if you see another live stream later, I could possibly do that. I kind of have an idea of what. I mean, don't know. You guys consider this interesting, but I do have kind of a theme driving thing that I could do headed back from the Des Plaines area to Crystal Lake. There's a pretty big highway that covers most of that area. And runs parallel to railroad tracks most of the time, so that could be kind of interesting. I might do that. It's not the shortest drive home, but we do that. And yeah, that's all we're doing today. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I might do a food vlog. I may see if I may try one of the I think there was like 2 remaining places at the food court in Golf Mill. And that's also one of the reasons why you guys, I do watch you guys with the comments, and like I said, I respond to pretty much everybody. But oh my god, the amount of comments I've gotten on my last Golf Mill video, it's like wow. And just everyone telling me their stories about what they remember of this place. I've had a few, like Spring Hill would always get a good amount of good amount of comments. Spring Hill got a good amount of comments. My Brookfield Mall video did pretty good with that too. Even the one in Janesville. I do have another Janesville video coming up, which is not as...
In half a mile, turn right onto Illinois 83 South.
Alright, so we're almost at 83 now. So we're moving along pretty well here, actually. We're only 22 minutes into this, but we're moving along. We're kind of like going through Hawthorne Woods right now, so we're kind of through my old neighborhood ish in a way, but we've kind of passed Lake Zerk. We're up at 83 right now, and we're going to turn down here, and then we're going to immediately turn off onto 22, I believe.
At the light, turn right onto Illinois 83 South.
But the amount of people leaving me comments about their memories and what they used to go to a golf mill, like I knew, I researched into Golf Mill. I've never been to Golf Mill before. I researched it. I knew it used to be a pretty cool complex with like a theater and entertainment center and all this other stuff, and the office center. It was definitely a unique mall, but like, oh my god, like everyone telling me their stories. I'm like, I gotta get back here one more time.
Continue on Illinois 83 South for 3/4 of a mile.
This may be my last visit. I may do one more. Like I said, once we get a firm closing date on this place. But I don't know what they're talking about that they're coming soon in 2025. I linked my community post where I talked a little bit more about Golf Mill. I linked that in the community post, the direct page of the Golf Mill development project. So if you want to look at my community post, you can check that. You can see what they're looking to design.
In a 1/4 mile, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Illinois 22 East.
I will try not to rant about mixed use in this video. That's not I've done enough of that. I did that in a whole personal vlog that I just put out. I'm not going to go ranting on mixed use right now, but what they at least plan, I don't know how that, I mean, these things take 5, 10, 15 years, these projects, So I don't know what is coming
At the
soon in
light, use the left
2025.
2 lanes to turn left onto
Then
Illinois
again,
22 East.
Hawthorne 2.0 was coming in 2020, and then it was coming in 2024, and whatever. It's barely halfway done. But again, I'm not going to rant. I've done enough ranting on that. So I don't know what's coming when, but what they have designed is pretty cool. They're kind of going
Continue
back to
on
their
Illinois 22
original
East
days
for
of
3 miles.
They kind of like with the actual like pond and the windmill thing that they're gonna build. It's the center of the outdoor area. It looks really cool. I kind of wish we had at least a diagram for Spring Hill. Right now, it's just a closed mall. And that was kind of the thing that bugged me, and I discussed it in the Spring Hill video. Like, you know, like they had to they rushed to close this thing, and I kind of discussed this, and like I ended up cutting it out of my Spring Hill and Stratford Square Mall videos. I do cut things out. I had such backlog. I recently just deleted 2 video projects. I didn't like it, and like I got too many backups already, so I actually deleted it. If I had another 1 or 2 to delete, because I got so much that's in the backlog right now. It's just crazy, but yeah, I may appreciate it in the winter when I'm stuck inside in the winter and I can't vlog, and then I got plenty of videos to release, so whatever. But it's really weird. Like, they didn't even have the plans out for Spring Hill. They closed it, just closed it right away. And just one of the things that was kind of funny. Oh, here's the This is the Mariano's. I won't move the camera because I think it'll be out of whack again. But yeah, I used to go to this Mariano's all the time in Buffalo Grove. We're in Buffalo Grove, by the way. I should probably tell you where I'm at. We're in Buffalo Grove right now. We're on Illinois State Route 22. We're going to take this to Milwaukee Avenue, and Milwaukee Avenue straight down to Golf Mill, which is on the corner of Golf Mill and Milwaukee Avenue. So that's how someone in my comments had asked how Golf Mill got its name. So I don't know if they were being sarcastic or just generally didn't know me. They're not from the area, but I explained to them, it's corner of Golf Mill, Illinois State Route 58, and Milwaukee Avenue, Illinois State Route 21. So as far as I know, that if someone else has a better explanation for it, feel free to let me know. But I think that's pretty much how they got its name. And then Oak Mill Plaza, I'm assuming is named from being on the corner of Oakton Street and Milwaukee Avenue. So that's gonna be an interesting one. I'm glad at least I got that. I got 2 systems. Well, I had one and a comment, I think, in the Golf Mill video. Someone commented, and someone reminded me on my community post, hey, like the other person said, you should check out Oak Mill when you're in the area. So I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm glad they reminded me, because I might have forgotten about it. And I think that might be, like I said, a little hidden gem. Very, very interesting. I didn't want to do too many spoilers on it, so I really just looked at 1 or 2 kind of general shots inside of this place, Google Maps, but not too much more. So I can kind of get my initial live reaction of this place, but I think this is going to be a good one. That's going to be kind of, I think that'll be a quick walkthrough, but I think this is kind of a cool place to check out. So I've never even heard of that place. I've never, like, we're going to go down Milwaukee Avenue here. Really the farthest down Milwaukee Avenue I've ever gone, and this is more when I lived in Lake Zurich, but it probably like through like Wheeling, like Milwaukee Avenue and Dundee Avenue, like Route 68. I never had much of a reason to go too much farther. I would occasionally go down to like we're 21 here, and not Illinois, but US Route 45 sort of splits. Rarely beyond that. Never went down this far in an aisle, so. But yeah, back to Spring Hill. I'm definitely interested.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Illinois 21, North Milwaukee Avenue.
Yeah. I really don't know. I probably don't need this GPS. I know this area very well. I'm really interested to see what the plans are for Spring Hill. My thoughts on mixed use aside, my sort of local connection to Spring Hill, I'm definitely interested in seeing. I did put my video out there if you guys want to watch my personal vlog. If you want to listen to me 24 minutes, or maybe you just want to use it to help you sleep, I've definitely heard comments on my voice. I've heard a lot of comments on my voice. Heck, my wife has made fun of my wife and kids have made fun of my voice. It is what it is.
At the light, turn right onto Illinois 21, North Milwaukee Avenue.
I'm not a professional voice coach. I do have speech issues that I deal with, partly because I've definitely put off needed dental work. We'll just say I definitely should have had braces probably when I was much younger, and I kind of put that off because I didn't want to do that. And so there's definitely some alignment issues with teeth and jaw and stuff that probably affects my speech, and just generally I speak fast, and it takes a lot of work to put out the videos, a lot of editing, a lot of double takes, a lot of 2 or 3 times that it takes me to try and
Continue on Illinois 21 for 11 miles.
11 miles, so 11 miles, and that's probably about 11 miles right to Gulf Mill. But it takes a little time for me to do this, and speaking like this is not an easy thing for me. So, you get people make fun of my voice, and that's cool. That's whatever. And now it's raining. All right, cool. Lights on, wipers on. So, yay. The rain today seemed to be closer to the lake, which is probably why we're getting hit with it now. And another reason why we're probably not going to be going to Westfield Old Orchard today. So, I definitely did have a suggestion or two, a comment or two visiting Westfield. I've been wanting to visit it. It just probably is not going to happen today. But we will at some point. But yeah, I'm really interested in seeing what Spring Hill is going to come out with. And yeah, Stratford, I could care so much or whatever. I don't know. But Spring Hill, well, thank you. Appreciate for your comment on my voice there. So yeah, it's work. I don't have the influencer voice, but I try, and yeah, sometimes the need to properly pronounce stuff kind of makes kind of like I'm doing now. I need to kind of pronounce my words out properly, otherwise, yeah, I could be blabbing way too fast. Again, probably due to dental issues, and also my Italianness maybe too. My Italian in me could make me talk too fast. So probably multiple factors, but yeah, sometimes my voice can put people to sleep. But yeah, if you watch that, I do kind of discuss my suggestions for. I think you mentioned this, something about the apartments here on. I know there's some really big apartments to my left here. I've actually delivered to those apartments before. It's a gated thing, but I know you were mentioning something about apartments in this area. This is a nice area too. Mostly outdoor sort of strip malls. I don't know if there's anything really that I can really vlog out here. I've definitely done some shopping in this area for sure. But yeah, I do discuss in that long 24-minute video for those renters my sort of suggestions for a mixed-use community, and something that would be kind of cool with Spring Hill, going down that road. Of course, they're not going to watch my video, and my thoughts and my plans on. There's also a big mini golf course here on the left, which someday would be kind of nice to vlog. But it's a pretty popular one. There's a big castle. I mean, I'm not going to move the camera around, but pretty cool mini golf place over there. On the left too is Loft 21, which used to be Harry Carey's. And I don't know what the Loft 21 is now, if that's another restaurant or something. But I don't think Spring Hill's going to take my suggestion on misuse, because it's not going to be as profitable for them. But the suggestion is out there. I like I know you two, Miss, kind of discussed that with me about, just kind of the way the downtowns used to be. And yeah, I wish I had more. I'm glad to have McHenry as we do, even though I think it's missing a few things. Unfortunately, we have a big Woodman's to our right. I don't know if you mentioned the one, and if you said you had been to the one in Deerfield, Miss, but the big Woodman's on the right is the Deerfield Woodman's, and I've never actually been in that one. I remember when that was built. Most of the years I lived down in Lake Zurich, that Woodman's was not over there, actually. Yes, can you see it in the back? Yeah, you can't see it in the background, but But yeah, that's the Woodman's down here. This is Deerfield Road. Yeah, I've seen this area. It's built up quite a bit since I lived down in Lake Zurich. I used to use a train station here on the weekends as well. When I worked downtown, that's a whole other thing. That was just better train options, and they have free parking in Deerfield on the weekends. I definitely wasted some gas doing that, but yeah, it was an adventure. But it was a good train option when I worked on the weekends downtown. Let's go with that. Probably not my best option, but it worked for me. So, all right, let's flip this over. I don't know how exciting this is. I don't have a lot of milestones or anything, things to kind of show you along this way. So coming up, we are about to cross over from Lake County to Cook County. Yeah, but we're fairly close. Definitely not far. We're about 36 minutes. So yeah, I was thinking about another 15 minutes or so. Not a long drive. I do wish, I kind of like when I do take these road trips, I'm using the gas and everything. I like to try to get as many vlogs as I can, just to, even though I don't really get like monetization out of it, at least I want to make it worth my effort to kind of go down here. So I don't know. Westfield is just one of those, like, I want it to be nice out. I mean, it doesn't have to be 90 degrees or whatever it was, like Oak Brook. Man, I was sweating my butt off at Oak Brook. I think I compiled it. I think I completely finished that Oak Brook video. I think that one's done. That was, did a whole thing out in Elmhurst. You might remember my community post. I went and saw the Umbrella Sky project. Did that. Went over to my college over in Elmhurst. Vlogged there. Checked out a local park there. And then I went down to Oak Brook Mall. It was actually Crescent for me, so I'm like, well, close by. I did my video there, and then I went and, after about 2 years, revisited Hinsdale and O'Hare Oasis, and actually found a little cool nugget, a little goodie over there that will definitely be the thumbnail for that video. But yeah, I ended up getting like 4 vlogs, so that I consider a very productive day. I got 4 vlogs out of that trip down to my hometown area. That was just shortly, like maybe a week or 2 before the fire happened. I don't even think I went to North Lake that day. I think I just went straight from McHenry to Elmhurst, but yeah, that was just a week or 2 before the fire. So yeah, again, the whole timeline of my, again, right now we're going through June videos, and then I'm editing like July videos. We're starting to edit July videos now, and then yeah, obviously the fire was in July, so. So yeah, North Lake House was still standing at the time, but I didn't visit that day either. But all right, we are in Wheeling, the city of Wheels. I don't know, it's called Wheeling, but they have a little wheel thing on their water tower there. I don't know if you can see that, but I don't know why they call it Wheeling. But they're proud of their little wagon wheel thing. So. There was a couple good restaurants I know out here as well. Well, I'm glad the sun's out. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be doing any outdoor stuff today. Okay, so we have a Super Dog here. I knew about this Super Dog driving. I don't know if I want to do the driving thing, like just sit and eat in my car. I don't know. If I'm going to do Super Dog, though, I'm just going to do the one on Ingleside. But I still thought there was some really big popular, like, sort of hot dog stand thing in Niles somewhere. You get those random, like, Facebook posts, and, only in Illinois, visit this historic restaurant. I don't know, so I got to look more into that. I don't know. Or maybe just eat at the mall. And who knows, maybe I will go to Westfield. We'll see if yeah, I got a jacket on, so whatever, maybe that'll be it. But I'm hoping to do nature stuff next week. I really do want to start again. I need to get these fall colors. I don't know if the leaves are going to start just falling super quick now. I don't know exactly which ones I'm going to do yet. I got to kind of think about that. Like I said, right now with scheduling, I might have to kind of stick local to McHenry County or Lake County. I've certainly done a lot of those forfeiters, but I do want to hit something by next week. So, and other than that, not too much. No really Halloween plans. There's a couple. Obviously, maybe I could do some kind of a pumpkin farm thing or whatever. I don't know. There was a couple things, a couple events that I was thinking about going to, but it didn't work out. I was thinking about going to that one that I think you suggested, Miss, about the one in Highwood or whatever, but then I looked at it and the date's already well past for that. So I missed that. That's gone. I will get to that at some point, but you know, we'll see what happens. Yeah, we have the Des Plaines River and the Forest Reserve to our left here, I believe. Definitely a lot of Cook County Forest Reserves that I haven't plugged yet. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get down and do something a little closer to the hometown area. Do Page County Forest Reserves. I don't know. The big airport on the right, that's the Wheeling Airport or whatever they call it, or I think it's like Chicago Executive, something that they call it over there. So we're actually just getting into Prospect Heights now. Was the Highwood event over? I will look into that again for you, Miss. I will verify. Yeah, I'm not going to look it up right now, but I will look later. I thought it was like a weekend thing, like October 7th and 8th or something like that. So, obviously, I wanted to do that. I actually may have had that Sunday free. It wasn't really free, but I've had a couple of things switch on my Sundays. So, yeah, if you want to look that up, go ahead. You know, check it out. Let me know. It would be fun. I'd want to check that out. I know you wanted to go to it. It would have been cool to meet you out that way, but I'm kind of looking to local fest as well, and just kind of see. So now we're getting to where 21 and 45 splits here. So there's a big sign right here. This is kind of a crazy little weird intersection. So Illinois State Route 21 to the left, US Route 45 to the right. I usually didn't go, like I said, much too past this point, but my GPS is not telling me to turn, so I'm pretty sure we just continue here on Milwaukee Avenue 21, because this is US 45, Des Plaines River Road. That will take you, I believe, into, well, Des Plaines, downtown Des Plaines, and then eventually you get closer to my area, you're going to get towards, like, you know, Manheim Road, and then I think it branches off, and then, like, Des Plaines River Road kind of goes into, like, River Grove and stuff, so a lot of weird turnoffs, you know, but and we're just going over to the Des Plaines River. One or probably several times or whatever, but and then yeah, we're just going to continue on this a little bit more. Shouldn't be too much longer. Obviously, I'll end this live stream once we get to Golf Mill, because I'm going to do the regular video, and possibly later you might see me do another one. We'll see as we get closer. I'm kind of judging on time too. So it could be an interesting way to take home with us. So if the traffic's not too bad, but now that sun went away and it's starting to get cold. So, I had the AC on for a little bit, and I may throw the heat back on. I don't know what happened to this weather. Oh, the Halloween events at Bolo, yes. That's a possibility. I actually have I got a ticket. I don't know what it's actually good for, but I have a friend that works with the Volo group over there, and they gave me a ticket. I don't know what it actually lets me into. But I'm gonna look at it. Yeah, Volo's nice. It just can be a little pricey, but yeah, I had plenty. There's so many things that I just didn't.
There's a 5-minute slowdown caused by construction on Illinois 21 South in 1 mile. You are still on the best route.
Okay, so there's construction slowdown. All right, cool. Whatever, I don't care. I don't really have another way to get down there from here, so we'll deal with construction. Yeah, a lot of things I want to do this summer. I wanted to go up to Volo, and they have the new, I'm going to say, the refurbished Showbiz Pizza Rocket Fire Explosion display up there. I've seen one or two big YouTubers that went and vlogged it. I never got there. Just didn't have time, and then, the admission price is I'm trying to save money and do things that don't cost admission when I can, but yeah, there's a lot of things. Volo is it's like an adventure park. It's not like our own little Disney World at this point. It's gotten so crazy. Yeah, I gotta check out that. Like I said, yeah, I'm sure now that with this weather, and I'm sure now that the Rocket Fire thing is closed for the season, I really wanted to see the Rocket Fire over there. That's Showbiz Pizza was like my childhood. It's funny because yeah, the budget. Yeah, that's it. It's gotten expensive. I love Volo, but it's gotten pricey, understandably so. But yeah, I really wanted to see the Rocket Fire thing, and I'm sure it's closed for the season now. The one thing that I might do, because I know it is free, is now that I'm starting to do more like videos of like antique malls and stuff like that. So they got their 5 buildings of antique malls or something like that, and I think it's free to walk through that. So I might do a little antique now that I'm doing that antique mall in Algonquin more often. So I might do that as well. So, which I guess I should probably get back to that antique mall in Algonquin again too, because we got probably got like a lot of fall and Christmas stuff out there now too. Kind of want to do that like once every half year or something like that. So if we have another bad weather week like this next week, maybe I'll head over and do a couple different antique malls and stuff. So all right, so we're dealing with construction here. Yeah, I don't know if I'm taking Milwaukee Avenue back. I'm definitely not going to head home this way, because this is I have alternate ways to do stuff here. And yeah, it's drizzling again, so yeah, unfortunately, I do apologize for any of you that were hoping for me to vlog Westfield Orchard, because yeah, this is not the weather for that. What can you do? Like I said, today's just one of those days that I'm not needed to pick up kids or bring kids anywhere or anything, so, and I just don't know exactly what's, it's like, if I had a date with Golf Mill, I would wait, because it's kind of cool to, Spring Hill, that people were packing things up. It was the last week. It was kind of neat to document that. But oh wow, we're at 4 now. Holy cow, we busted our record. Oh, we went from 4 to 2. So I did see it though. We're at 4. We were at 4 viewers. So we were at 4. That's the record now. Now we got to beat 4. If I had something, like I said, so I saw the article that said October 31st, and apparently that was October 31st, 2020. Kohl's was closing, and I forget what's over there now, but there's something different in that building. But Kohl's was going. I think maybe Burlington went. I think Burlington moved in there, and Kohl's moved out or something. Yeah, I'm sure people are going in and out. I wish that would tell me the people who were in and out, and people may not even be signed in or something. I don't know, but God, this weather. But it's still cool to have 4. That's, like I said, the past 2 live streams never got past 2, so that's kind of cool still to see that. So, and people will watch this later. Both my live streams ended up roughly around 50 views. And when you go to Golf Mill, you must check out the Pro Building. Yeah, I didn't know if I would have access to that, but I might try the elevator, see if they'll let me up there. Yeah, I did. It's like one of those things. Like I saw the other, like I don't know, can I go in and out of that? But then I saw, who was it? I think it was Malaholic. You know, I follow his channel somewhat regularly. I like the local stuff that he covers, and I'm never going to be a full dedicated, you know, like looking in the abandoned close buildings like he does. But yeah, I do it here and there a little bit. But I think he ended up walking around that professional building. So yeah, I mean, cause I've already kind of walked it. I just want to document it at least once more. But like, if you know, if they had something like, oh, it's going to close on November 30th or something like that, I'd be like, you know, let's definitely do it that way. So I just don't know what's going on. I don't think anyone knows. It's just really weird. Like I said, supposedly the redevelopment's coming in 2025, which means things are probably going to be torn down soon. I don't know. And now we're sitting in traffic because of construction. Yeah, I did not know that Milwaukee Avenue was getting repaved, but everything's kind of getting repaved. I guess that's good. Rebuild Illinois or whatever. Is that what they call this? Yeah, no, we're not going to take this way home. Like I said, I have another idea for a possible live stream vlog, but yeah, the traffic can get a little icky out here. Yeah. Oh God, yeah, I know. I think I was discussing you. Yeah, I missed just, oh my God, everything out by us. The 59, I think 59 and 12 is just, I mean, I could see, at least, I don't know, 59, I don't know what, it seems like that's just taking forever, but, and I know they're redoing the, like, Grand Avenue, Washington Avenue interchange right there, and that's a joke, but yeah. I see the light at the end of the tunnel as far as 12 goes, but that was a very ambitious project. Oh my God, I don't know, because yeah, I know you don't get too far as north as I do, but they are repaving. I don't think it's called Rand. I call it everything Rand Road. It's technically, I don't think it's Rand Road out there, but they're repaving US 12 all the way from Richmond, Illinois, basically, not far from the like 31 or close to the Wisconsin border. They're repaving that all the way down to, geez, where does it go? It's past 134, almost up to 120. Like almost 12 miles of that highway that they are repaving, and it's getting very, very close. They still got to do the official striping on it and all that, but getting close there. That shouldn't be too much longer. Checking my charger, and yeah, still kind of, thing doesn't fully charge all the way when I do these streams, but it's whatever. Yeah, this sucks. I got up pretty early though, so yeah. Yeah, you might be interested in this. I don't know. And we're just kind of sitting here in this traffic right now. I think they're doing something which would probably help you being from the area, but yeah, that I don't know if they're gonna, but I know I heard they want to do something to improve that weird intersection over by 12, Devlin and Rollins. It's really like, I just don't like turning around there. I feel like making the left from like coming up Rollins, taking that Devlin or whatever, and then trying to make that, it just feels really weird. Like I can't like see the traffic on 12 that well. It's just, and you got to make it, you always got to do 2 turns, and then there's no stoplight at Rollins there, and I wish they would do something, either like a turnabout or a ramp or just something proper. I mean, I get it's weird. You can only do so much because you've got to go over the railroad tracks right there, and then like a lot of the times, like when I'm always constantly back and forth from McHenry and around Lake Beach area for numerous reasons. We've talked about that, miss, but like, yeah, it's just like I'm coming over that bridge, and I feel like when you get right to like that Devlin or whatever right there, and there's like no right-hand turn lane. So you gotta like slam on your brakes pretty much right with the traffic coming behind you. They put a bridge over Rollins for the freight. Yes. Oh, yes. I didn't. I wasn't living in the area when they built that. It may have been before I moved to Lake Zurich. But I remember like reading about that or whatever, or seeing like the Facebook post on the Lake County Department of Transportation website, and I've actually looked. Yeah, I can imagine how much that did improve. I've actually looked how it used to look on Google Street View, past Google Street Views. That's one of my weird addictions. It's like going in like Google Street View and like looking at random things. I don't know why. Just one of those things when I'm bored. Like, ooh, let's see what this road looked like on Google Street View in 2009 or whatever. And yeah, seeing that intersection then is like completely different. Like, wow. I could definitely think of some other areas that could use something like that. They're getting close to approving that. Probably something that you haven't traveled too much with, but when I used to live out in Lake Zurich, Old McHenry Road, and what's the other road out there? Midlothian Road, whatever. But there's a horrific little railroad freight train, the Canadian National Railroad, goes through there, and yeah, that when those freights go through there, it just backs up so much. They're going to finally turn that, Lake County Department of Transportation is going to turn that into a underpass. So that'll be nice. I used to travel that a lot in Lake Zurich, not so much now. So yeah, that'll be a nice one to, yeah, but that, like I'm coming down on that Dublin and I just barely got to turn. I got to cut it over real quick, and yeah, I hope they do think of something. It's going to be, I guess it's nice that they are definitely improving that Grand Avenue intersection right there, but they really got to figure out something with that. It would be nice, ideally, to have a ramp, somehow find a ramp or some kind of way to get directly from Rollins to 12 and vice versa, because that's just weird. All right, well, we're getting done with the construction. Oh, God. Yeah, we just got to press this twice. See, this is why I want you to have to be like, oh, why do you always vlog Wisconsin? You know, why do you always got to vlog Wisconsin all the time? This is why, folks. Because the further I get to the city, the more traffic I got to deal with. Much rather. Here with the right. I should have gone down last week. So yeah, we're gonna count Westfield probably out today. Let's. We're at 5. We got 5 viewers. Thank you, guys. Wow, we're just rocking it here. Yeah, if this is the sort of thing that you're interested in, let me know. I do plan to do kind of more local drives too. I just have not had time. I kind of like the path. I mean, so far I've been able to do like one. Wow, okay, I've got a lot of rain out here. I've been able to do one live stream a week. I can't promise I'm always going to keep that up, or I'm going to alternate between the road and the gaming, and I want to do like walks around McHenry and stuff like that. So ideally I would like to do once a week, but I definitely don't want to promise it because weather and other stuff. The family might come up, but I'm pretty happy I'll be able to do one live stream a week. So we're about 59 minutes. We probably should have been here already, but again, that construction kind of kicked our butt a little bit. I'm definitely not going to be taking this way home. I got a lot of different ways though, so. But we should be. I think we're close. I don't know. I'm not too, like I said, at this point on Milwaukee Avenue, I'm usually not out this way. Yeah, and you know about some of the deliveries and things, my sort of side hustles. I don't really do that too much out here because you start getting closer to Chicago traffic, and this is a little too much for me. I grew up not too far from the city, but I've kind of got adjusted to not having to deal with it. Okay, Golf Mill on the right. I see it. So I think our turn is a little bit ahead. Our GPS hasn't told me to turn anywhere yet. We are just getting into Niles now, so we'll see how the day goes. Like I said, I was not expecting this rain, unfortunately, but we at least have 2 indoor malls that we can do today. I'll Google stuff in the area as well. Again, things that necessarily don't cost too much money would be ideal, but if you guys want to leave a little super thanks, super chat, all that good stuff, feel free to do so below. I did avoid the tolls though today, although I'm kind of now wishing I had just taken the toll road because I don't have to deal with that construction. I probably could have gotten here quicker, but whatever. Burlington's on the right, Target's on the right. So okay, so we're here. In my Golf Mills video, I did the newer part first. I might go into the retro place and just kind of mix it up a little bit. So we'll see. There's some dark clouds out there to I think that what's out to the east or whatever too. But and then from here we're gonna head over to Oak Mill Plaza for anyone who's just joining. It's gonna be our next stop, I think. I think it's just a little bit farther down Milwaukee Avenue here. Not too far.
In 800 feet, turn right.
Yeah, so we're here. I don't know, GPS might get a little mad at me because I don't know exactly what. I'm not going to go in the main entrance, but so yeah, we're here. Golf Mill Ford is up on the left.
At the light, turn right, then turn left.
Oh, they turned the Value City into Spirit. Oh God, they did it. I always say it. All right, well, not too many people here. Yeah, they turned the Value City, the old Value City, into Spirit Halloween. Big shocker. All right, so I'm hoping that they still have the smaller one in, or not the smaller, the older section. I hope it can still open. I'd kind of suck if it was closed. But I'll show you guys where it is. So we're at the Burlington now. And then around the corner is the Target. Sorry about the GPS, it's mad at me because I'm going away from the main entrance. But if I try to turn it off, I think I turn off the live stream, so, or pause it, but let's see. And then right here, mall entrance 4 on the left, right before the Target. So I don't think you guys can see it, but still looks like it's open to me. We'll give it a shot. I just have to figure out where to park, so I'm going to park somewhere, and then we'll end this live stream. Stay tuned. Like I said, if I'm feeling ambitious, I might try the live stream on the way home. It will not be the way we came here, because I'm not going to deal with that construction anymore today. But I have an interesting way I might get home, so. Or at least partly, at least around, I might do it to like Crystal Lake or someone like that. Not all the way to McHenry, but where should I park? Yeah, this is good enough here as anywhere. Ooh, look at them clouds, baby. Although I think that's out to the east, so I don't think that's going to affect us any. 1 minute, or 1 minute, yeah. 1 hour, 3 minutes, 48 seconds. Not bad. Roughly what they estimated, even given the delay. That's basically what they had said, pretty much. Maybe a little under hour, so I think, yeah, we were delayed about 5 minutes or so, but not too bad. Alrighty. I think I see someone walking into that entrance right now. I think there's still like 2 businesses open in that old section. Are they going? Oh, nope. They're going to the Target. Whatever. Alright, but we'll give it a shot. I'm going to go get this done. I don't know. I might get some food here, or I'm going to look for other things. And feel free to leave me a suggestion if you something I can visit. But we made it to Niles. I hope you enjoyed this little live stream here. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully this is kind of interesting again. Kind of cool showing people the area that may not be from around here, or there's people that, definitely a lot of people that grew up in the area and moved out or whatever, so cool. All right, well, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. We got Facebook, Instagram, Space Hay, which is a MySpace clone. I now have a link tree, links to all that, so feel free to give that a look if you wish. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you soon. And thank you everyone for joining. Thank you, Miss, for all your comments. Anyone else who commented, I will look at that later if I missed your comment or whatever, so we'll check it out. Thank you guys for watching.